guys having a good day? I don't know how many people will come on this channel since this is, oh, look, I just got a notification that I'm live. Look at that. That's cool. I love those phone notifications. I don't know how many people will got, I've never gone live like twice in a row like this before, I don't think, unless it was like in a Facebook group, but this is a little exciting. I'm excited for our 30-day challenge. Are you guys excited for our 30-day spinach challenge? We're gonna call it the spinach challenge. Does that sound good? Idea. Might just be you and me. I don't know how many people are gonna be all in on this because it's a little extreme. Hey, Dimechi's here. All right, so can you guys hear me okay? Do you guys see my skateboard? I only play with it in my office now. Like this. See? Look, I'm getting better. I'll probably never play with it outside of my office. So I have detailed all of the information below this video in the description, just so that because it's a lot of information. I don't have any handouts or cheat sheets or just things on pretty documents for you yet, as I am still kind of researching this lifestyle. I don't really want to be called like a coach in this lifestyle yet, just because I clearly have not nailed it yet. Working on it though, just like the rest of us. So the details, if you want to do this with me, we're gonna start tomorrow. And the reason I say tomorrow is like, yeah, I know you probably have to go shopping tonight for health food, but usually when you start things like this, let's not lie, you're probably going to end up starting tomorrow anyway, because you get all excited about it. So why not start when you're all excited? Okay, so first, step one is you have to find out how many calories your body needs. There's 1,000 calculators online to be able to do this. In fact, you probably know the exact amount of calories that you're supposed to have, because most of us, this isn't our first rodeo. You know, we've done this diet or other diets, a million different diets. We know about how many calories we're supposed to have and need. And the reason that we do this isn't necessarily for calorie restricting. That is actually the end plan for every single day. We need to make sure we put that much into our bodies, because if any of you have done this before, you're eating so much fiber that a lot of times you can come up short with the calories, and that actually makes you stop losing weight. If that is what you're here for, like no matter what you're here for, like I find that when you just do a challenge like this, whether you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, you know, bulk up, whatever it is, your body's going to naturally become what it needs to be. Does that make sense? So it's not, this isn't one of those things where it's like all scientific and so step by step, just because if you eat this way, your body just automatically does what it needs to do to fix itself. Not a whole lot of crazy stuff. Dietary, a work in progress, absolutely. So we're starting tomorrow. We're going through September 18th. If you're all, hey Renee, I have a conference I have to go to. I can't do it during that 2-day conference in the middle of it. I don't care. Like I'm not here to pressure you. I'm not here to make you feel guilty. The whole purpose of this is for you to do what you can do and what you feel ready to do, because I know sometimes I kind of get excited for a 30-day challenge, but I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'll be able to really do this, you know? So just do what you can do, because your body, your mind, your spirit, like you know where you can go with this more than I can tell you, and nobody's going to push you into it. So just do what you can do and eat better than you have been. Does that make sense? So this is what I'm doing. Dimechi, you have a 35-year class reunion in October? Oh, let's do this now, baby. Yes, heal yourself with food, real food diet. Yes, exactly. Not supplements or powders or protein drinks or protein diets. It's all just so silly, isn't it? Let's get rid of the chemicals and the stuff just goes. I'm amazed that, like, I've done so many diets in my lifetime, even when I was like in college and high school. I mean, I've been an off and on dieter forever. This is the only diet that actually like made me lose weight faster than anything. And I learned that it's because of all of the stuff that everybody puts in their food, like processed foods. Those preservatives are doing stuff to your body and like holding on to the fat. Like it's preserving the fat in your body. So it's much harder for it to like just go. and I don't have a whole lot to lose. Like, I'm already like, I'm all right. I'm not too shabby. Oh, I'm not too shabby. See, like I'm not embarrassing or anything. I probably look a little bit bigger on camera than I do in real life, but still, you get the point. This is really to feel good. I'm really excited about that. So, first step, you have to find out how many calories your body needs, and then second step, our goal is to eat 2 pounds of greens a day. This is still a struggle for me. On days that I do get in 2 pounds of greens a day, I feel amazing, but I don't want to say it's hard because I don't want to like bring my mind down, but I'm going to have to find a way is really what I need to say. I need to find a way because like I can get like 10 ounces worth of greens in the morning in my smoothie, but then after that it's kind of hard. And then there's the salad at dinner, but then it's like, I still got like another pound or half a pound or something. It's just sometimes a little bit difficult, but that's kind of gonna be my major challenge for this 30-day run. And then 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds each day. That helps you with protein. It also helps you digest the greens and the protein in the greens. And you can just sprinkle that on top of stuff or in smoothies. And then make sure you have 1/4 cup of your choice of nuts a day, or half an avocado, or 2 tablespoons of nut butter. And you know the nut butter you can have. Like, you can't have sugar or ingredients that you don't recognize it. Okay, and then you need to calculate how many calories are like between the greens, the chia seeds, and the nuts, or the amount of fat that you're having, and then the rest needs to go to like fruits and veggies. So, and then this is all bonus, but if you drink 8 ounces of water 30 minutes before you eat, they have all these things that'll help you be full, that'll help you whatever. It helps me so I don't have a stomach ache from all of the fiber, especially with the detox symptoms. Like, every time I go off this lifestyle, well, I don't really go off. I just kind of like, I eat one naughty thing and then have to go back to all the fiber. Like, I get real bad tummy aches. But if I drink the water 30 minutes before I eat anything, it helps just everything go down so that I don't get as many tummy aches. So that's more of a detox thing for everybody. And then optional, if you have like a chronometer, my favorite app is called Dietary. And I like that I can set it up the way I want so that I can remove things and change up the macros and stuff. And I do 80-10-10. That's 80% carbs, 80% fat, 80% protein. And oh my goodness, I've never felt better than when I did that. I'm so glad that I don't do the low carb thing anymore. And then also optional to get 12,000 steps a day, or even 10,000 if you're not used to that. You can do this Fitbit, your smartphone tracker, anything like that. A-haul, I've stalled after 20 pounds lost. Pretty sure I'm just not eating enough. I'm not kidding. Like, just do what you usually do, but tonight go get like one of those little packages of strawberries, like that big. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, not the big pack, but like the normal standard size pack of strawberries in the store, and eat the entire pack right before bed. You will lose weight. Like, it lights this fire in your stomach right before bed, as long as you do everything else that you normally do and you're just stalled. I don't know why, but that's worked for me every single time. Yeah, so diet works. Small goals, 5 at a time, but this girl has 100 pounds to lose. So weight loss is my end goal. And you can totally do it. It's all in the habits, really is. I have not stepped on a scale since March when I started this thing. I just don't need to, because it just comes off. And sometimes my body, like, I'm like, what happened? And my pants are looser. And I'm like, I don't even know what I did differently or anything. And it's all in the habits. It feels so good to like wake up sometimes and be like, I feel skinnier. That's really strange. I don't know if I lost weight or gained weight or whatever, because I don't have a scale. But this helps you stay focused on the habits instead of the scale, which I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning when I lost my scale friend, I was like, how do I know? But that's when you turn inward to your body and you're like, all right, Look, this is what you do. You give yourself a pep talk. All right. It's you and me, friend. We got to figure this out together. You and me, you know? That's good. Right before bed, I'm totally serious, right before bed. Thing of strawberries. Just try it. See what happens. I think you're going to be surprised. As long as you're just doing what you normally do. Yeah, okay. So, in dealing with this lifestyle, instead of thinking of cooking, think of blending stuff up. Instead of meals, think combinations like Buddha bowls, fruit or veggie platters. That's more my thing, is when I don't have to think of things as meals anymore, I think of platters instead of meals. That really helps me out a lot. I don't feel like I'm missing out on something. I think when we go from the standard American diet to something like this, we think, I'm only eating the side dish. How can I ever get full? And it's a mind thing. And a lot of people, someone in the Facebook group just said today, like, if you eat only fruits and veggies, like, you cannot get full on that. It's like, I've gotten full on that. But you have to be able to, like, you have to eat a lot to get full on that. You know what I mean? But you have to, like, it's hard when the American standard diet was like the token carrot veggie at Thanksgiving dinner, and it's kind of pushed aside and everybody just has like a little bit because it's just like a token for the meal or whatever. And now that's supposed to be the main meal. So don't think of it. So don't think you're missing out on meals to feel sorry for yourself. Think, this is my veggie platter, right? Diet, I ate half a bag of carrots for lunch with some hummus and I got totally full. Oh, so good. Oh, I love carrots. You know what I do for my hummus? So sometimes for my hummus, I will take 1/4 cup of chickpeas, and sometimes I get a stomach ache, so I still haven't figured out how to eat chickpeas without getting a stomach ache. I don't know if it's just one of those things that I'll eventually get used to. I'm hoping. I hope I'm not just problem child with it. But I love to take a 1/4 cup of hummus and half of a yellow squash, because that really like cuts the fat in half. And then I season it with like cumin and coriander. Those are my 2 favorite seasonings, by the way, from the enchiladas from school when I was a kid. I'm still dreaming of those enchiladas when I was like in 1st grade. And those were the seasonings in it. So that's always what I do with my hummus. And it's just so delicious. And you eat the carrots with it and it's like, yum, who doesn't get full on this? Cynthia, dry roasted and grilled vegetables are great too. Or do they need to be raw? Do what you can do. For me, for me, this is more of a, I'm trying to go as extreme as I can. And if you've never tried raw for a 30-day challenge, I suggest you try it sometime. Even if it's not this time, try it sometime. The way that you'll end up feeling is like almost not of this world. It's almost like drugs, except for I've never tried drugs. But it's almost like all the drugs are removed from your body and you're like, have you ever just not been tired and not been in pain and not been exhausted, or like just there's always something wrong? Have you ever felt that in your life? I felt that my whole life, where it's like I wake up, something's always a little bit hurting, something's always a little bit tired, something's always a little bit sore. I don't really have like motivation sometimes to get up and do stuff. And so the last time when I did this 30-day raw reset with Tanny Raw, and for anybody seeing this, like Tanny Raw, like you have to like follow her YouTube. This is similar to Tanny Raw's Reset Demechi, although this is a little more lenient in that she had a very specific, like, you eat this for breakfast, you eat this for lunch, which I really struggled with because I am a little bit of a rebel in that, like, I want to do what I want to do. So if you tell me what to do, sometimes I have a problem with that. So this is a little more lenient in that, like, I have a list of foods, like I'm trying to stay as close to raw veggies and plants as I can. And you can see in the description below that I have like everything laid out, like we need chia seeds and we need the leafy greens and stuff. But other than those rules, like if I'm during the day, lunchtime, like I want some apples, I'm gonna have some apples. Does that make sense? Because I really feel like our bodies try to tell us certain things. Like if we're craving sweet, our bodies usually need fruit sugars. So I'm like, go get the fruit sugars. Whereas Tanny's raw reset was kind of like, you're having this for breakfast, you're having this for, I don't care what you feel like, you're doing it. And I'm more like, listen to your body, because if your body's craving savory, you're probably wanting some spices. So eat something with spices in it, like the hummus with the carrots or whatever. And then if your body's craving sweet, you probably need some fruit sugars in there. Does that make sense? Cynthia, okay, no, I have not felt nothing is wrong, but when I don't have my smoothies, I feel worse. I'll try. Yeah. Yeah. You're like that too, Demechi? Yeah. So the reason that I go all the way raw, at least I want to for this, is it's just, my whole life, even when I was a little girl, I always felt like something was missing, you know? And so when I eat this way, it's like pure bliss, and my body's at harmony with nature and all that stuff. If I can explain, I don't ever have to think of a side pain I'm having or being tired or whatever. Tim, how about dehydrated? I really want to try the challenge. Yes, if you're dehydrated, and that's one of the reasons why I always say to drink at least 8 ounces of water before meals. Oh, dehydrated chickpeas, Tim. I've never tried those. I'm going to have to try them because I'm wondering if they won't hurt my tummy as much. But this is one of those things where everyone has different bodies and has to kind of figure it out for themselves, which is why, like, I laid everything below that I'm doing, and then you guys can tailor it to what you feel ready to do. Does that make sense? And yeah, everything's in the description, so there's a lot there. My goodness, I love taco seasoning. Oh, and if you get headaches, make sure you're drinking celery juice. You really need to make sure you're drinking something big in the morning. It can be like 32 ounces of like lemon water, 32 ounces of celery juice, or even just 32 ounces of water, but you need to drink something like right away in the morning, every morning. If you get brain fog, make sure you take B12. That's like, I have to have that every day or I have a problem. And if you're tired, you're just not eating enough. Think of your food as your workout, okay? So if you could have to choose between like getting those 12,000 steps a day or eating spinach, eat spinach, because that will be a better workout than even the 12,000 steps. And yes, no cooking, Demechi. Which, ironically enough, like, you saved so much time. That's the ultimate health hack for entrepreneurs, is like, I'm always eating 3 bananas, and Tanya Ra's always mad at me for it because she's like, where's the greens? It's like, all right, I'll get the greens. That's what this challenge is for, so I can get the greens. Oh, thank you, Dana. Excellent. All right, any questions before we go? One of the best side effects of this way of eating has been this first summer that I can remember not being rashy. That is so awesome. Since you were 13? That is so great. Man, there's so many things that, oh, sorry. Lots of people need me and want me, and I've been on video for like hours now, so. I love you, besties. I will see you in the Facebook group. Make sure you read everything below. And if you're in. We're starting tomorrow. And if you're like, I can't start tomorrow, then start the next day. And just tailor away. Love you, besties. Peace out, yo.